Follow me.
Looks like time took a big steaming shit all over it.
Hey, crony. Better not go down there alone.
Commander, tactical analysis indicated probability of survival after invader attack extremely low.
Yeah, buddy. Good to see you too.
Sensors detected no life signs from Commander for 2.9 days.
Yeah, I know. I took a real knock.
Explanation required.
Those beasts attacked me. I was out, unconscious, for a long time.
Recalibration recommended. Please proceed to ALP headquarters, Ignadon.
I'm okay, crony. Thanks for asking.
Analysis initiated. Probability of success of recapturing lost territories.
You've already been monitoring the area for a few days. What's your assessment?
Recent instances of combat at World Heart between Berserkers and Morcon Vandal Squad. Alien invader scout troops sighted. More information needed on alien invaders.
Yeah, same here. Well, I think I know roughly who they are. They've got to be the guys we've been waiting for all these years. The Aware. Highly evolved race. Somehow linked to the origin of Elex. And they'll be a big problem for us if we don't do something about them. But so far, nobody's been listening to old Jax's warnings. Everybody's too wrapped up in their turf wars to see the big picture. Still, no point whining about it. They're here now, and we're not ready.
Tactical withdrawal recommended.
Don't panic yet, buddy. We still got time. Let's focus on getting out of here in one piece first.
Acknowledged.
We need to refocus until we know exactly what we're dealing with.
Environmental scan indicates numerous new threats.
Yeah, the invaders have really gone to town. We better be careful.
Analysis indicates current armament insufficient. Recovery of stored equipment recommended.
We can forget about that. That fucking thing pretty much landed on my home and buried everything underneath.
Calculating alternative options.
We need to build ourselves a new arsenal. You don't have any ideas for that, do you? When did you last visit Alb HQ? Did you get checked out?
Last depot maintenance, 76 days, 23 hours, 25 seconds ago.
Understood. We haven't been to Ignadon all that much recently, huh? I'm not an expert in robots. I've always been more of a fighter than a technician.
Acknowledged.
Whatever. Your technician in the depot should be able to take a look at your systems. There's turbulent times ahead. Can't afford any malfunctions right now.
Maintenance at Ignadon Depot scheduled for next available date, Commander.
Good. How's things? Are you ready for operation?
All systems at full operational capacity.
That's something at least. Did you miss me?
Commander, probability of survival 0.3%.
Ah. Well, it would be better if you kept close by. We have a lot to do. I need you to be my central data collection source and spy on the invaders. Let's meet in the Bastion in the north if we get separated again.
Acknowledged.
Man. Come with me. Man. Follow me.
Request confirmation of original action plan.
You mean to prepare Magellan for the imminent threat of the Aware?
Acknowledged.
Do you see what's going on here? I'd say it's too late for that now. Looks like their invasion is underway.
Acknowledged. Please confirm Aware and invading force are same enemy.
They have to be, right? I found my old combat drone. It'll help us.
Good news. An ALB combat drone. Can we rely on it?
I'll vouch for it.
Excellent. You seem to know what you're doing. If we keep control of it, a drone like that will serve us well. Great. Now let's get to work. We have to keep up this momentum.
So what's next?
Time for me to take an inventory. See what we need. You can't help with that, so you're done here. Of course, if you can find more recruits, please keep them coming. Trustworthy or not, I'll take the chance. I need numbers. I can worry about keeping them under control later. The plans for defending the Bastion are set. For now, at least. Keep looking. We need all the help we can get.
They have to be, right? That's just my guess. I don't know for sure.
Comprehensive strategic scan recommended.
Yeah, just as soon as I know more about what we're dealing with.
Stand by.
Copy that.
We've completed the first stage of our long journey. The sixth power has taken its first steps, but now the real work begins. I'm impressed, Jax. I knew you could do this, but I'm still surprised by how efficient you've been.
That's the reason I mean the hybrid, always sent me on the toughest missions, isn't it?
Indeed. And even after all these years, you haven't lost any of your skills. Just as well, we're really going to need them.
I've still got a long way to go. So many difficult situations and demanding people. They all seem to want to determine my fate. And my family's. I've got decent weapons again, and I'm ready to face the next obstacle. The sixth power is now in action, and soon we'll be a serious contender in the battle for Magellan. And I'm part of it, whether I want to be or not. Not much is certain yet. The coming days will reveal more about my special role in the war against the invaders. Meanwhile, the Scions will be expanding the regions covered in their alien flora. Before long, we'll be in a world we don't recognize, full of creatures that'll change or destroy us. My infection. The dark Elex is starting to take over. I'm already feeling the first effects of the disease. I need to get some healing soon, or I won't get the chance to fight my first real battles.
We need to talk about that infection of yours. I've made some startling discoveries about the Dark Elex. And I'm certain now that, left untreated, the infection will eventually transform you into a Skyanid creature.
That doesn't really help.
Well, we could pump you full of painkillers, but I don't think that's a good idea. One moment of inattention and the infection could overwhelm you. Better not take that risk.
Great.
I've developed a method of extracting specific DNA fragments from infected subjects. So I'm going to need as many different subjects as possible to continue with my research. That's where we should concentrate our efforts next.
What about me? I'm infected. Will my DNA fragments help?
I need samples from subjects that have already mutated. But they can't be from just any Skyanid. I'm going to need exceptionally thermoactive specimens. You'll have to hunt them down and use the method I've devised to extract those DNA fragments from them.
Any activity on the Skyan invasion front?
Things are still relatively quiet. They must be preparing for a major assault. But I'm more concerned about the Morkons at the moment.
Fuck, I'd almost forgotten about them.
They're unpredictable and represent a huge risk in our war against the Skyans. Especially Patriarch Victor. You should speak to him. Try to reach some form of agreement. Nothing would be worse than him attacking us when we least expect it.
So what else have you got for me?
I've received reports from our neighbors to the northwest. It seems the clerics have lost control of some of their own troops. Their headquarters are about to be attacked by a group of malfunctioning robots. You should stop them before they reduce the cleric castle to a pile of rubble. You should talk to Thialg about our defenses. There's still a long way to go before we're properly prepared.
DNA fragments from thermoactive Skyanids. Am I supposed to know what any of that means?
Yes, I know it sounds complicated. But it's really rather simple. It's all about the cell's DNA replication. How actively and stably the cells of the infected subjects transform. The best data I can use is from subjects whose transformation was particularly quick and effective. When it comes to researching Dark Elex, that could save me a lot of time, and we have precious little to spare. Even things like pieces of skin, scales, or excrement might be enough if they come from highly thermoactive specimens. I've added the relevant data to your agitator. It will show you promising areas for the DNA fragments I need. Focus your search there.
What if I can't come to an agreement with Patriarch Victor?
Well, just do everything you can to make sure it doesn't come to that. Come back when you've collected your first DNA fragments. The sooner I can work on them, the faster my research will yield results.
The Duke's got another mission for me.
Okay. Another vendetta against a disloyal supplier?
We'll see if I gotta bring out the big guns.
The whipping boy.
Yeah, but I'll be the one doing the whipping, if it's necessary.
Who's the lucky guy?
A guy named Urax.
An Alp?
Right. And you used to be one of them yourself. That makes you the best wingman for the job.
What did he do?
Nothing yet, but I've got to negotiate with him first. Urax is supposed to supply energy cells for our old machines or something.
And where'd he get that from?
How should I know? From the depot? It doesn't matter to us as long as he delivers. You ready?
I wonder if Kaya has calmed down yet. The Dark Elex is giving us enough of a headache. Kaya might be able to help.
Listen up. Keep treating me like shit, and I'm out of here. Nobody does that. You got it? Think it's about time to pay the Berserkers a visit. You coming? Or what?
So I can get you into the fort and make some introductions?
Well, yeah, that's how this works, isn't it? What's wrong? Are you getting scared on me now?
All right, but this time is the last time.
Yeah, just get me into the fort, okay? The sooner the better. Time to get this plan into action. This is getting boring. They barely put up a fight.
Follow me.
Yeah, sure.
Try not to go full-on psycho this time.
Don't worry. One way or another, this one's gonna be different.
Yeah, that doesn't make me feel any better.
How come you hardly ever came to the fort? And, I mean, the real reason. Don't you like kids?
That's about the toughest question any boy could ask his father.
I'm just a little disappointed in you. I wanted to have a family. A whole family. That's why the other kids called me a bastard. 'Cause you were never around, living like a hermit someplace else.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Just shut up.
you don't even know what I was gonna say.
And I don't care.
Jax, listen. We need to talk.
Azotha, Imothega, Amoso, Insolesta.
Damn it! Not now. We need you.
What's happening?
Bad news. A horde of Skynet scouts are approaching our bastion. We have to take care of them now, or they'll overrun us. Shit! Here they come!
Can a machine like the hybrid really control someone's entire consciousness? Still, Darkness must have strong How could Dawkins' mind become a slave to this machine? Dawkins has shown the full strength of his willpower time and again. Whatever. We'll finally see whether he's right or not. It's a damn infection. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
What's that thing doing?
Commander, current understanding of invader technology insufficient.
Yeah. I want to know a lot more before we make a move. But are they that advanced? We need info on how they operate and how they think. We need a better assessment of their whole situation. Their technology will help.
Invader technology deployed in the vicinity of the Bastion. Recommend scan.
You already looked around? Great work, little guy.
Immediate departure possible. Awaiting orders.
I'm sure I'll have time for you later.
I can take it from here. From now on, just stay out of my way.
Wait a second, that's it? Just what the hell are you doing here?
I got what I wanted, and I don't need you anymore.
So what? Not even a clue about what this secret plan is all about?
No? So stop asking. If it's pointless yapping you're after, go see your little berserker tramp. 'Cause I sure as shit don't need you right now.
Something's not right with Nasty.
What is it?
Something's not right with Nasty. Nothing in this world is as mysterious as a woman. It looks like she's in one of her self-destructive phases again. I should really talk about it with Kaya. Maybe. I want to ask you something. It's about Nasty.
Why? Is that tramp causing trouble again? Go on, tell me. What did she do this time?
I just don't understand what she's up to. She's been having me take her to all the heads of the different factions. And each time it ends in total disaster.
Hardly surprising. She was never one for diplomacy. Alright, go on. What happened?
The last meeting was with the Berserkers at the fort.
What? You took her to see Rat?
We never made it that far. All she's done since we got there is watch people coming in and out. Like she's waiting for someone.
And you just left her alone there?
Well, yeah, why wouldn't I?
Have you lost your mind? That woman is volatile. She could explode at any moment.
Maybe. But how much damage could one warrior do?
You know she was just using you, don't you? This whole diplomacy plan was just a trick, and a poor one at that. Her true purpose has little to do with negotiating with faction leaders.
Yeah, I worked that out for myself. But what is her real plan?
Well, I can only speculate, but I've spoken to some of the Abandoned, and they described her departure from the fort a few years ago. Believe me, it wasn't pleasant. I wouldn't be surprised if that has something to do with Nasty being back there.
But why would she want to return now?
Her time at the fort is ancient history. I doubt anyone there cares about it. But that doesn't mean she doesn't care. Maybe she just needed time to prepare. She has trained hard since she joined us. And it would seem she's ready.
What was her crime back when she was an outlaw?
That's what's so curious. She didn't do anything. But shortly after the war with the Albs, people started talking behind her back. A number of sordid stories and embarrassing incidents came to light. She went from being feared and respected to being mocked. Her reputation with the outlaws was in ruins. And whatever protection being the Duke of Tavar's twin sister gave her, it was gone. She was suddenly on the hit list of every lowlife who knew how to hold a weapon the right way. Staying at the fort was no longer an option. If she hadn't fled, she would likely have been killed.
Why didn't you tell me that sooner?
As if you'd ever been interested in Nasty's flaws. No, you've always let her get away with whatever she wants. Well, I'd rather not be involved. I mean, just think of everything you've done for her.
You say Nasty wanted time to prepare. Prepare for what?
Why don't you ask her? I've said enough already. I don't want any trouble with her. That would cause nothing but grief and aggravation. And there's no time for that now. Let's talk later.
We have our way. It should be enough.
Hold on a second. We investigated that outlaw hideout you told me about. There was no sign of them there. Looked like someone tipped them off we were coming. Well, we knew they were smart.
So what now?
Nothing. We drove them away. That'll have to do for now. Just thought you'd like to know how the investigation was going. I'll keep working at it all the same. See you around.
Just don't think about it.
We have to talk.
Get the hell out! You need me to cut you so you actually get the message?
Just stop the craziness, okay? I know what you're planning.
Yeah? And what's that?
This isn't about diplomacy, or even helping the Morcons. I mean, come on. You don't give a shit about the Morcons or their goals.
How would you know?
You really think I don't know you by now? You used our time together to be a better fighter. And now, you want to stir up some real trouble with everyone at the fort here. How am I doing?
You think you're so smart. Well, you're way off.
So this isn't about revenge for what they did to you here, when they forced you to leave?
Who told you about that?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I actually believed you were trying to bring people together. You really think I'm gonna help you start a war with the Berserkers?
The Berserkers? You still think this is about them? No, dumbass. I'm after the shitheels who called themselves my friends. The people I was closest to. The ones who stabbed me in the back and took everything I had. And now it's payback time. they're here, I'll find them. Or I'll find someone who knows where they are.
What makes you so sure they're still in the fort? They could just as easily be in the crater with the Duke of Ateris.
Maybe. But might as well check here before I start shooting up the whole fucking crater.
You think your chances are any better at the fort?
Yes. And we've already been to the crater, remember? That place is a maze. Too many places to hide. If they're there, we need to find out exactly where.
Okay, maybe I can help you find your old buddies.
Oh yeah, huh. Well, maybe now I don't want you to.
Too bad. I'm not letting you screw everything up here. I have my own plans, you know. Besides, better to have you on my side than against me. And I'm pretty sure you'd be against me if I left now.
You never know. What the hell is wrong with you? Too many hits to the head?
Yeah. I should really do something about these blackouts. I'll take care of them when there's time. So what exactly happened back there anyway?
Well, when we were fighting against the Albs, I spent a lot of time outside the fort. Like the time I helped you at the Ice Palace battle, which, by the way, you seem to have forgotten about. I had to put my own shit on hold, which gave my guys a lot of time to think about stuff. Like how to completely screw me over.
But you survived, right? Isn't that enough?
Yeah, well, I was kind of important back then. Lots of people wanted to bring me down, take my place. Including my so-called allies, the people I trusted the most. They got together with my bodyguards and came up with a plan. And it worked. Those fucks took everything I had. I was on the run for a while. Not a fun time, let me tell you that. That's when I found the Morcons. They might have a screw loose, but at least you know where you stand with them.
What have you found out so far?
Dan, one of my old bodyguards, was spotted in the Ateris Entertainment District a few days ago.
How long have you known that for?
Long enough. It didn't seem smart for me to go in there alone. Who knows how many of his asshole pals he has with him.
Why did he betray you? What was in it for him?
My Elex. That fucker disappeared with all of it.
And how much was that?
What do you think? I was the Duke's sister, remember? I knew about every dirty deal, and I always got a piece. Anyway, I let my guard down for a second. It was all he needed to find out where I hid my stash. So yeah, I owe him. He's probably in some crater whorehouse right now, spending my fucking money.
I can help. Let's head to the entertainment district. We'll find this old bodyguard of yours.
We better get going then. Just like old times. Kicking ass is always more fun when you're along for the ride.
You say the sweetest things.
Hey, we haven't lost yet, right?
Let's make sure it stays that way. This is one sleazy place.
Yeah, let's find that asshole before we both catch something.
Unbelievable.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, asshole, you're in my way.
Hey, Dan, you little shit weasel. Living the high life, huh?
Oh shit, nasty. Fuck. Man, I should have known you'd turn up.
Looks like you're swimming in shards. Shame they're not actually yours to spend.
Oh, I get it. You must be Nasty's new lapdog. If you think you're getting something out of this, you're gonna be disappointed. Get lost, pal.
You'd love that, wouldn't you?
This is your new bodyguard. You fucking kidding? This loser can't even lift his weapon.
Come on. Cough up all the money you stole from Nasty.
Yeah, right. I'll give you a foot massage, too. Get the fuck out before I whip your ass.
Oh, I don't think so.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
Sure, why not, I guess.
I'll get you!
Walls don't help. Getting bigger. If we don't put up any resistance, all is lost.
Unbelievable.
You actually once trusted this Dan with your life?
Shit, man, you know the score. Once you're dealing with Elex, anything goes.
Still, he's not exactly the loyal type. Wouldn't turn my back on him.
Yeah, well, what can I say? It was a shitty time. I made shitty decisions.
At least he's not a problem anymore. Anyone else we need to take care of?
Take your pick. Almost figured out where one of them is.
Another old bodyguard? Your right-hand man, maybe?
I'll let you know when I find him. Until then, I've got some training to do.
I never trusted her.
This is Herbert's.
Huh? Never seen that before.
Nothing is certain.
He's been staring at me for a while.
We don't have to put up with this.
Walls don't help if the holes in them keep getting bigger.
Cheater becomes...
Well, I wasn't consulted on it. Again.
All that's left is shit and rubble.
I see. That's the first of the DNA fragments Dawkins wanted. I need 3 more. This DNA fragment looks promising for Dawkins' research. I should tell him about it. Another usable Skyanid DNA fragment. Maybe this will be worth it after all.
Is just a rotting corpse. And we're the maggots that feed on it.
When you put it that way, it's no wonder no one tries to rebuild it.
Oh, come on. I'm sure the rats are already hard at work.
Another DNA fragment. There's still one left. Dawkins saved it in my agitator.
Come on, here we go! Now this place is a proper shit heap. I can't get enough. You know we're wading through the shit of long-dead people. Fun, huh? These dishes used to plant strange voices in your head. Like a worm that eats its way down your ear canal. No joke.
If you say so, then it must be true.
If you don't start listening to my stories, I'm gonna put a worm in your ear canal. This thing will go well with all that other junk. New world, old world. The way I see it, it all just ends up as garbage. Hey, what do you prefer, a blade or gun?
Whichever I can grab first.
And what if you can grab either?
Then I'd decide depending on the situation.
Ugh, fucking pragmatist. Somebody's asking for it! Looks like my kind of place.
Interesting. That should be enough material for Dawkins' research on Dark Elex. It's time he finally got some useful results.
Was this meant to actually be something once upon a time?
I found some DNA for you to analyze.
Show me. I need to see it now. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I'll need to carry out additional tests in the field to be sure.
You really want to go out there with all those Skyanids?
I think I can still drag this old carcass of a body across the wasteland and survive. Of course, I'd rather you were there with me. I've been looking at the area around the Gamera Former in Caracas. Looks like that's where the Skyans have set up their largest research center. And it's where they keep most of the Skyanid breeding cells. Can't think of a better place to get the samples I need for my own research. Let me know when you're ready and we can leave.
I have all the information on the DNA fragments you wanted.
Good. I'll look at it right away. Very interesting. This dark Elex has a lot in common with ours. It gives whoever consumes it great strength and resilience, assuming they can avoid turning into a Skyanid, of course.
I'm only starting to realize just how old you really are. I know you must have used Elex to live for so many centuries. But how exactly? Is it just a question of consuming vast quantities of the stuff?
Well, I may still be alive, but that doesn't mean I have a satisfactory answer to your question. It's true, I wouldn't be here without Elex, but there's still so much about it I don't understand. So much to learn. That's why the Skyans are the key to unlocking its mysteries. They obviously solved the problem of immortality long ago. I can tell that much from the composition of their cells and DNA strands compared to my own.
So you're saying the Skyans are pretty much immortal? I mean, they can be killed, but they don't die of old age or disease. Were they the creators of Blue and Dark Elex?
I wouldn't go as far as that yet. The Elex derivatives could just as easily be a purely natural phenomenon.
Come on. There must be more to it than that.
If I'm going to give you more answers, we'll need to find out more about the Skyans and their creatures. I'm getting close, but it will be a while yet before I can complete my research. We have to make sure the Skyans don't destroy us before then.
Time to go to that Skyan base near Gamera.
Very good. This should be an interesting experience for both of us. All right. The object I want to take a look at isn't far, just a little closer to the former. I'll send the exact location to your adjutor as usual. I doubt we'll be able to walk around Gamera without being attacked by their creatures, so we better tread carefully. You take the lead, and I'll be right behind you. In any case, I will continue my experiments until I can produce a cure for you.
Then hurry up.
Patience is key. One mistake and I could end up killing you at the same time.
Damn it. Why is this monstrosity called Gamera?
The former, closest to the Skyan center in Maricor, is Alphara, the next one Betara, and so on. This is the third closest, hence Gamera. Their naming conventions seem to be based on a combination of function and distance from the Maricor center.
Damn it. Dawkins should be helping me get over my infection. Instead, I'm giving my all for the sixth power. Ugh. My head. The infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me. Skyan headquarters is in the north?
Most of their troops and Skyanids travel down from Marikor, which is where the main form is located. Ignadon is the closest land to that, and the most endangered land of all.
When do you think the Skyan's main forces will attack?
Hard to say. Elves will be the first to know.
Breeding cells.
Yes. Facilities inside the formers where they produce the Skylands.
Those creatures are bred.
I suppose so. They wouldn't have so many of them if they weren't. They brought them from... right inside the
Let's go!
Here we are. And look what they've created here. It makes excellent food for their breeding cells. Truly remarkable.
Umarath, Tihalkomath, Isola, Kodoha.
Focus, Jax.
You understand them?
You probably would too if you'd spent a lifetime devoted to science as I have. You can see what's going on here. And if you don't get on with everything you have left to do, we could all soon look like this. Time to head back. I've seen everything I needed to see. By the way, your son's guardian.
Asker? What about him?
He seemed rather troubled the last time I saw him. You should check in on him. It might be nothing, but you never know.
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
What's wrong? Where's my son?
He ran away.
What? You were supposed to look after him!
You think I don't blame myself? I was distracted for a second. Just one. But getting upset won't help. That boy had set his mind on something. When he does that, there's no one can talk him out of it. He's got some will, that one.
How long's he been gone?
A few hours.
Hours? Damn it! Could be anywhere by now.
Nowhere around here. Already looked.
What exactly did he set his mind to?
Wanted to protect the humans from the Skyhands. Kept talking about Tavar and the Former that came down there. The boy really thinks he can make a difference. Maybe that's where he's headed.
I'll find him.
Just hope nothing happens to him. If there's anything I can do...
Droma. Ador.
What's that now?
Not this shit again. We've already done enough. This is my job.
All right then, I'll stay. Good luck.
So yeah, I kinda need your help again.
Found someone else in need of payback?
Damn right. And this asswipe's really got it coming.
So, where are we going this time?
It's back to the castle. Matt, that's the bastard's name, is in tight with the clerics now.
The castle? After what happened last time?
What the hell is wrong with you? Too many hits to the head?
So what did this Mac guy do to you?
I don't want to talk about it.
If I'm going to help you take down a cleric, I should at least know why. Or you could always go on your own and see how that works out.
All right. He spread a bunch of bullshit lies about me. Happy now?
So you're going to war with the clerics because some guy was trash-talking you?
Yeah, that's right. So, are you in or not?
Yeah. I should really do something about these blackouts. I'll take care of them when there's time. Follow me.
Got it.
So how have you been? You know, with your health.
I don't have Grey Death anymore, if that's what you mean. I had it, you helped me, it's gone. So let's just drop it, okay?
Just glad you're doing better.
Looks like time took a big steaming shit all over it. Constantly stumbling over this ancient junk. I don't want your sense of direction.
We're surrounded by monsters. I can't see a way out of here. They're skulking around the exits the entire time. Dude, they can smell it. Those creatures find a way inside the house. We're done. What's that strange sound? That can't be good. We'll set a night watch in the coming days. No one occupying this place except us. Any face I don't recognize coming through the door, I'm killing them straight away.
Dex. Dex! Damn it, Dex!
Father?
Hey, my boy.
Hey.
You alright?
Yeah, I guess, but... Father, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
What's it like when you're unconscious?
Doesn't feel great. It's like someone's stealing a chunk of your time. Why do you ask?
I think something like that just happened to me.
Have you been bitten?
No, but those formers make me feel... weird. Just look at them. They're so big.
Listen to me. From now on, you stay close to me or ask her. You got it? You're not ready to be out there by yourself.
But I wasn't by myself. Grandpa was with me.
What? What did you say?
Mordek said you'd react this way. That's why he left in such a hurry before he could run into you.
You spoke to a man?
Uh-huh. And he said his name was Wardek, and he was your father.
What else did he say?
Lots of things, and he helped me almost get to the former. I don't know why you don't like him. He's really nice.
Who told you I don't like him?
Mother says you had a fight.
You should never trust strangers. They can lie to you. Stick close to me or your mother, or ask her.
But... all right, Father.
What were you doing out there anyway?
I wanted to see the land of the invaders. There must be a way to speak to them.
You have to be more responsible, Dex. You're just a kid. If they'd seen you, they would have killed you.
Even the smallest spark can start a fire. You used to say that, remember? I don't want the invaders to fight us.
Right now, they don't leave us any choice.
I thought maybe I could find something in the former to help us stop fighting.
Did the man talk you into this?
No, he was just helping me.
What am I going to do with you? Do you know how worried your mother was?
Oh, come on! I'm not some stupid kid wearing a tinfoil hat to keep aliens away. It's true, I swear. There's something inside the formers, like a ghost or something. But really strong. I can feel it. It can help us, Father. We just have to listen to what it says and try to understand it.
Damn it, Dex. Maybe you're right. Who knows? But it's just too dangerous.
Yeah, I know. But now that I've seen one of those formers, I just know we're gonna go inside one of them someday. You'll see. We'll find that thing I was talking about, and it'll help you beat the invaders.
Okay. But right now we have to get out of here. I'm taking you back to the Bastion.
All right. ask you one more thing?
Yeah, go on.
What do you think I'll be like? In the future, I mean.
Well, one day you'll be a strong young man. Always in the thick of things. Determined to get things done.
I like the sound of that. But I want to be kind and honest, too.
It's all up to you.
Because I only want what's best for humanity, you know?
I know, son. I know.
Oh, thank the heavens. If something had happened to Dex, I don't know what I would have done.
Take better care from now on.
I will. You have my word.
Jarx. Tata Gorak. Misura. Emir. Jarx. Where am I now? These blackouts are killing me. What the shit? They're getting worse. What did I do? I just lost a few hours. This fucking infection. I'll need to take care of it if I want it to stop. I'm probably better off not thinking about it. Ugh. Keep going. Don't think about it. I need to talk to Crony U4. He's more wired into these things than I am. I need your help with a couple of crazy robots.
Analyzing. Radio transmissions from mechanical cleric units demonstrate severe abnormalities.
Yeah, I got that. You've also analyzed their malfunctions. What about them?
Insufficient information. Data exchange with Central Cleric Console required.
Central Cleric Council? You're talking about the old world machine on board the rocket. Callahan.
Acknowledged. Repeat.
Shit! My head! Ugh.
Well then, looks like I'll have to pair you with the cleric's almighty god. Somehow.
Acknowledged.
I'll take you to him. I'm interested to see what that box is spitting out now anyway. Let's do this. You can take me to the Scion's tech?
Acknowledged. Follow, Commander. Alien technology located nearby. Due north.
Okay. And let's see what we find.
Stand by. Contact.
Seen. Looks like alien agitators. Guarding something.
Likelihood that agitators were guarding technology downgraded to unlikely. Items discovered correspond with agitator equipment. No other items.
Yeah, their armor is pretty good for a scout troop.
Enemy troop objective likely to be installation of unknown apparatus.
Unfortunately, our communication with them is one-sided.
Troop equipped with many control nodes, capable of rapid deployment in any environment. Similar to ALB equipment for infiltration of alien technology.
We're listening in on someone? You mean a bug.
Control node chip. Accurate.
So they've deployed these things at strategic points across our territories. Who knows where they've already been using them? Explains why their attacks have been so effective. You compared their technology to ALB technology. Does that mean...
ALB and alien data transfer methodology similar.
Finally we catch a break. So we can use our tech to connect with them.
Data compatibility with our systems 85.9%.
I can work with that. It's very informative. Keep searching, little fella. Let me know if you strike it lucky again, okay?
Acknowledged.
My head. I need to concentrate. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
Initiating connection process.
Okay then, let's go. Clock's ticking.
Insufficient information. Data exchange with Central Cleric Console required.
I know. So let's make the best of it.
Commander, connecting. Connecting. The apocalypse approaches. Come to Callahan. He will save you.
Who is that crony? Is that the rocket's AI?
The apocalypse approaches. Come to Callahan. He will save you. The apocalypse approaches. Come to Callahan. He will save you.
Turn it off, little buddy.
Analyzing. Central Cleric Console stuck in feedback loop.
Well, no shit. But what caused it? Besides the fact that it's ancient technology and was made to command the cleric military forces.
Initiating analysis protocol TGRG-35C. Please wait. Please wait.
Wait. How long will this take?
Unknown. Initial approximation. 123 years, 30 days.
Wow, fine. Let's leave it. We can still figure out what went wrong here. Can't you at least stop it from fucking up and giving out more attack orders to the machines?
Acknowledged. Connection between Callahan and cleric robots terminated.
Great. Then I suppose our job here is done. For now. Maybe they were just a few burned out circuits. Who knows? Come on. Let's get out of here.
Acknowledged.
Unauthorized... We should join forces and fight the Skyans together.
The Skyans? Oh, you mean the foreign interlopers? Why should we fight them? Let them run amok. Let them cripple the other factions. It only helps our sacred mission.
Humanity will be wiped out.
Ha! You don't understand our sacred mission.
I do. Just not a huge fan of the destruction of mankind is all.
I suggest reconsidering your stance before it's too late. We must destroy the heretics, wipe them out. Punishment will be swift and just, for we relieve them of their suffering.
We will purge the diseased growths.
Replacing our species with another doesn't strike me as the best way to achieve your mission. The Sky Ants will destroy humanity, yeah, but Magellan will still be populated.
I take your point, but there is no viable alternative. We Morcons won't bleed to protect humanity. It is our duty to eradicate our species in the name of balance.
But the Sky Ants will be here long after us. Doesn't sound very balanced to me.
All right, I'll humor you. If you have all the answers, what would your plan be? How would you stop the Sky Ants from conquering the planet?
There's a new power at Caracas. One that'll take the fight to the Sky Ants.
And how exactly do you know this?
I'm sort of in contact with them. But they need support. Without it, they'll fail for sure.
I would like to say I admire the ambition, but in truth, I'm underwhelmed. You're talking about the Berserkers, yes? A disillusioned rabble stuck in the past. They think creation is something to be valued. They are perhaps the greatest heretics on all Magellan. They must be eradicated.
I'm not talking about the Berserkers. This is a new community. One that's only starting to affect things.
Well, who are they? How many men do they have? Where are they based? What are they planning?
I'll gladly tell you. As soon as you promise not to stab me in the back.
Huh. Before I even consider taking you seriously, this power needs to prove itself. Is it remotely capable of fighting the Sky Ants? Let's see, shall we? The Sky Ants have begun to deploy their troops across Magellan. They're occupying strategic points all over the world. It seems the interlopers intend to use the old world infinite sky structures for their own ends. But this is irrelevant right now. If this new power is capable of defeating the Sky Ants, then, and only then, do we have anything further to discuss.
Fair enough. Can I assume you'll hold your fire long enough for them to deal with the Sky Ants?
Very well. We'll wait. For now. But be warned. This power needs to demonstrate its effectiveness soon. We won't delay for long. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to faction matters.
Wow. Giving control to someone else isn't easy. I've never been very good at it.
Commander, additional control node chips located. A terrace, crater region.
Got him.
Please repeat last.
What?
Located. Control chips. A terrace.
Outstanding. We should run another compatibility check with those things. What would you need to take control of these chips? A virus? Special control algorithms? Anything we haven't considered yet?
Information insufficient for reliable projection.
Why'd you have to say that now?
Response to last inquiry accurate based on fact pattern.
Great. But at what point is it a fact for you? 80%? 90%?
Threshold for functional certainty depends on nature of query.
Right. That's what I was asking.
What the hell is wrong?
Yeah. I'll take...
How are things progressing with Patriarch Victor? Have you been able to reach an agreement?
He wants to know more about what we're planning here.
Then give him what he wants. He'll find out sooner or later anyway.
Are you sure? The man's a powder keg.
This is his land. We'd be long gone by now if he wanted it that way. Just try and keep him happy.
If you say so.
What's wrong? Did something happen to your son?
No, he's safe now. But he was trying to get into the former in Tavar.
Really? How did the little scamp manage to get so far west? Surely he must have had help.
Dex says he saw my father.
Wardek, the former Alp commander? He's back?
I don't know.
I see. You know, a man of his standing could do a lot for our cause.
Right.
It's just a thought.
The clerics don't need to worry about their rogue robots anymore.
I expected as much.
But it's not over yet. Whatever's behind the machine's malfunctioning is part of something bigger.
What's happening with the clerics?
I can't be certain yet.
Callahan, the cleric's false god. They'll never really rid themselves of that curse. I trust you've taken care of the problem.
I can't be certain yet.
What is certain when it comes to the clerics? Anyway, thank you for letting me know.
The Skyans are manipulating the old world infinite sky structures. Why would they do that?
As far as I know, the clerics use them as pilgrimage shrines.
Oh, come on. Just tell me what they are. You worked for the Infinite Skies Corporation before the comet, didn't you?
Well, they weren't just symbolic structures. They could actually purify the air. Of course, that was a long time ago. They don't work anymore. My best guess would be that the Skyans want to activate them to help with the processing of dark Elex.
So, they could start using them against us if we don't do something about it.
It would appear that way. It isn't like they're stupid.
How's your research on the infection coming along?
I'm glad you asked. I know enough about dark Elex now to say that there is no such thing as a cure.
What?
Once the transformation starts, it can only be delayed. I'm afraid you'll never be rid of it completely.
So it was all for nothing?
Wait. Just because you carry the Dark Elex pathogen doesn't mean you have to become a Skyanid creature. Willpower doesn't just determine when the transformation begins. It might be able to stop it completely.
Oh yeah? Well, then I have nothing to worry about, do I?
I should tell you, though, not everyone can halt the mutation.
What a surprise.
Only people with enough determination and mental fortitude can learn to resist it. Your best chance of fending off the transformation is by starting to train your mind immediately. After all, your infection has been active for some time now.
So what is this special mental training?
I've already fed the relevant protocol to your little drone. You should consult it regularly to complete the training.
Right. And what if I don't?
I think we both know what will happen.
Glad we got that cleared up. So, there's no real way of protecting people against this disease?
Not as things stand right now.
Come on. There has to be more to it than that.
All I can say is, it would be better if no one else got infected until...
Until what?
I can't say any more right now. The Skyans are highly sophisticated. I can't perform decades of research overnight. Anyway, we have to stop them, or there will only be one kind of humanoid left. Them. So, from now, let's focus all our efforts on fighting the invaders. And, of course, I will continue to make whatever discoveries I can.
Even after everything that's happened, you actually admire the Skyans, don't you?
I'm a scientist. The Skyans are many generations ahead of us in terms of research and empirical fieldwork. Being so advanced, they already have solutions to problems we'll be struggling over for who knows how many years.
Dawkins installed a special program into you to train my mind.
Acknowledged. Training of Commander Core mental stability urgently recommended.
All right, let's begin my mental training.
Acknowledged. Initiating training protocol.
Thanks. You really think it'll help me with my blackouts?
Acknowledged. However, recommend repeating protocol as required.
All right. We'll see how long it lasts.
Stand by.
And going...
Critical risk. Recommend immediate evasion. System optimization initiated. Recommend environmental analysis.
That didn't work. That didn't work.
Too easy. Who knows what they'll do if we don't put a stop to them. The Scions at the Infinite Sky structures have been dealt with.
Is that so? Unexpected. And this new force of yours is responsible?
Yeah, more or less.
I've been investigating this force. They reside in the Bastion here in Caracas, and call themselves the Sixth Power, correct? Awfully presumptuous name for a mob of heathens struggling to survive. I cannot fathom how they overpowered the Scions. I assume you played a role in this. Well?
It's not about individuals.
Just as I thought. Interesting. So, I assume you want me to agree to a temporary truce with your force?
It'd benefit everyone.
Well, fortunately for you, the Morcons don't have the resources to fight on multiple fronts simultaneously. We also need time to regroup after our recent activities. If you want to avoid tensions escalating early, I suggest you set a few things straight with your people in the Bastion.
So what are your conditions for a non-aggression pact with the Sixth Power?
First, you must take charge of the faction. I don't trust you yet, but recent events have shown you have strength and guile, and I can respect that.
That all?
You will also report all of the Sixth Power's activities to me. And just so we're clear, I have very skilled informants.
Yeah, I noticed.
Play with an open hand. I want to see your cards at all times. If I believe you're hiding anything, your little band of misfits will find itself right to the top of my to-eradicate list. Clear? So, what is the situation up there?
Okay, here's my report about the Sixth Power's activities.
Go on.
The Sixth Power is a pioneering force, but it's nowhere near ready to take on the Skyans. I keep checking in with the leaders, making sure everything's going smoothly. There's also the little matter of the non-aggression pact with the Morcons. We can't risk you stabbing us in the back.
Interesting. Very interesting. I look forward to your next report. Of course, my agents will verify all this before I make any decisions.
Terrain unstable. Recommend caution.
Good to see you. The beasts are hungry. They want to be fed. You ready to...
I want to fight.
Good. Scared yet? You should be. Be warned. It ain't for you to regret your decision.
Just get it started.
In a hurry, are you? Get yourself ready. Taking you to the arena. By Ravok, we won't see a fight like that again. Here. Their last owner won't be needing them now. Could have used you at my side 30 years ago. On the hunt, through the tunnels together. We'd have been something special. Now, these days I can barely hold the blade. I'm no longer dangerous. I disgust myself.
Don't beat yourself up.
I could still get back into shape. I've still got the build. But let's focus on you. Come back when you're ready for the next challenge. I'll be here, getting everything ready for you. When I...
Fuck. Too close. So that's what it feels like? Such humiliation?
Huh. You really have no idea. Betrayed and expelled by your own people. That's humiliation.
It must have been a trying time for you.
It was.
I believe you. But being attacked at home by the enemy, that's a terrible thing too. Thank the stars these beasts won't be able to report back to their masters, or we'd soon have a garrison of sky ants to deal with.
Are you sure they can't?
Well, they are all dead.
I'm starting to think they can do a lot more than we know. Maybe even telepathy.
Enough of that. Let's try to stay positive, okay?
How can we improve our situation?
More of your comrades are needed. We should have at least 5 stationed in the Bastion at all times. I know recruits aren't easy to find, but I trust you to come up with something. You always do. More effort. That's what we need. This mustn't happen again.
Hey!
Hey.
Woo! That was close, huh?
Is this how your fights usually go?
On Thursdays, yeah. And some other days, too. Wait, is this Thursday?
Who are you?
Call me Fox. No, wait. No, that's good. That's good. That'll work. I mean, who cares about real names anyway, right? I'm a berserker warrior. Well, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
Well, ask at the fort, and they'll say I'm barely a cultivator.
You spend a lot of time at the fort?
More than I'd like. More than anybody there would like, too.
What's the problem?
You know what? I'm not sure. Something about my beautiful face seems to make my superiors break out in hives. Nope, I don't tend to last long with any of the paladins. Guess I'm just too damn wily for them.
Every community has its values.
You're talking about warrior's honor, right? The nobility of sacrifice, the sanctity of duty. Yeah, I never really got my head around that stuff, you know?
What's your real name?
You're just dying to know, aren't you? Oh, makes me way less likely to tell you.
That bad, huh?
It's... Oh, nice try, old man. Just call me Fox, like I said, okay?
You all alone out here?
I was with a scouting troop doing sweeps around the fort, cleaning things up. But things went sour because... well, because that's what usually happens. The paladin was always riding me, moaning about everything I did. So I told him where to stick it, just trying to be honest, you know, start a dialogue. So he gives me punishment detail on the watchtower, which I do without complaining, thank you. But then I make one little mistake, confusing his boots with a latrine, and I get a week of construction work. Anyway, long story short, I work better on my own.
Yeah, I noticed.
Hey, sometimes it's just Thursday. What can you do?
You do a lot of hunting around the Purple Towers?
Oh, you mean where all those nice friendly beasts come from? I stay out of their way. Helps with my whole not getting killed policy. I know. Berserkers are supposed to rid the land of those things, stop them from taking over. What can I say? I'm just too damn pretty to die young. You, though, you're neither young nor pretty. Bet you've met those cute little critters more than a few times, huh?
I could use someone like you at my side. If only you had some discipline, kid.
Teamwork just isn't my thing, you know? Some people like it. The last guy I joined up with fell into a canyon. Bam. Gone. Yep, haven't seen him since. Huh, unrelated, how are you with heights?
Ugh.
Forget it. You've got this whole fighting thing down, right? Using weapons and all that junk?
I think so.
Well, great, then we're good to go. Oh, no, wait, we're not. Remember me saying I work alone? It was like 20 seconds ago. Besides, I haven't even seen you in action. That little scuffle back there completely does not count.
A clown like you is gonna question my fighting skills?
Okay. How about this for an idea? I don't know where you're from, but I'm just gonna assume it's around here, same as me. Which basically makes us neighbors, right?
Something like that, sure.
So, how about we help each other out a little? It'll be like our very own little neighborhood watch. We can take a stroll through Tavar, see the sights, kill a couple beasties. We'll get to know each other, and we'll see how it goes.
So, wanna go hunting?
I wouldn't call it that. More like we're keeping the place spick and span. And if it means just a tiny bit of violence, well, that's just the way it goes.
Okay, lead the way. I'll be right behind you.
Okay, good. But I'm a fast and handsome son of a bitch, so keep up. I hate waiting.
To create or to destroy. Both have their advantages. I hope I'll make the right decision.
You know your way around here? Yep. Life finds a way and all that. I got this! So, where are you from? You know, originally?
It's complicated. I was born a berserker, but I grew up with the Alps.
Really? Huh. Wow. That's some switch. I had no idea those chalky bastards recruited enviro freaks like us.
They don't, really. Like I said, it's complicated.
Overview system detected. Establishing condition.
What are you doing now, little pal? Trying to connect to the tower?
Affirmative. Initiating first connection attempt. Connect.
Well, at least I know you can keep up. Not bad for an old guy.
If you say so.
But, how are you at long distances?
Depends. How long are we talking?
Like running all the way through Tavar. Think you can keep up? Or you think those old legs are gonna give out on you?
Get moving and we'll find out.
Cool. First... Here we go! keep moving, huh? How you doing, old man? You in pain yet?
Only when you talk, kid.
Was I? Good one. Cool. Gotta say, you're fitter than I thought. So why do you need someone watching your back? Ooh, you got a big heist planned?
No, it's the invaders from the Purple Towers. We're gonna be in some deep shit with them pretty soon. I want to be prepared.
Oh, sure. Well, if that's all it is. You're not one of those crazy save the world types, are you?
I'm just a realist.
I was saying something, right?
I'm just a realist. The danger to my life is real.
Huh. Sounds reasonable. Well, maybe kind of crazy, but hey, you gotta be crazy to survive in this world, am I right? Get ready! And stop. This should be far enough.
Okay, pal, cut the crap. Why'd you bring me here? What are you planning?
Well, actually nothing, for once. Just wanted to see your moves. I mean, if we're gonna fight together, I need to know you're up to it.
Nah, there's more to it than that. I can smell trouble on you. Trouble bad enough that you're running all over Tavar to get away from it.
There's no keeping secrets from you, is there?
Quit stalling. The truth now.
So you really want to know, huh? Fine. Well, I should have been back at the fort ages ago. They sent me out to get some meat. You know, warriors do that sometimes, even though it's really a cultivator job, but... Anyway, I guess I kind of lost track of time, and I'm running a bit late. Just, you know, a smidgen.
When were you supposed to deliver this meat?
Let's see, they gave me 2 days?
Okay. And how long ago was that?
Well, I can't tell you to the exact minute, but around 2 months, give or take a couple days.
I see. So they won't exactly be welcoming you back with open arms.
Right? So you see my problem? Yeah, I show up for duty now, they just throw my ass in jail. Bet you've never heard a sadder tale. I like it better out here, so whatever.
Understandable?
I'll say.
How long do you plan on keeping this up? You'll have to return to the fort eventually.
Sure. Or not. Maybe I'll run into a nice warlord who can tell the boys at the fort I'm on a really important mission or something. Ooh, say, you don't happen to have a spare warlord on you, do you?
Maybe I should speak to Kaya.
You're bullshitting me. You know Kaya?
Sure do.
Okay, wait, we're talking about the Kaya, right? The Oracle, the Berserker Warlord kinda Kaya? Nice!
Don't get so excited. I'll just ask her for advice. In the meantime, you can check out the Bastion.
The Bastion? You mean that pile of crap in Caracas?
That's the one. Lots of weirdos hang out there. You'll fit right in.
Well, how can I say no when you put it like that?
I think we both said enough.
Took the words right out of my mouth. All right then, catch you later. And don't do anything I wouldn't do, you know?
Get lost.
Okay, I'm going already.
I heard they all died.
Hey, it's good to see you. My escape from the grotto was an adventure, I can tell you. Think you would have enjoyed it. But I had some good company, so I can't complain.
Glad to see you again, too.
I want to introduce you to someone. Just a second.
All right, my friends. What were you able to find out? Hitch visited Chloe's with lots of different people at different times, so that doesn't tell us anything. But if I had to guess, I'd say it was Stryker.
Me too. He smokes, drinks, and likes to fight. And I observed him taking some notes.
Excellent. That may be the deciding clue. But how do we access his notes?
I got it, boss. His notebook.
Only it's no use to us. Or has one of you learned to read since we last tried?
No problem. We'll decode it in no time at all. You know, it's not polite to eavesdrop.
I just happened to be standing here and you were loud.
You stood there a little too long for your interest to be purely incidental. Whether you like it or not, you are now a part of our investigations. My friends and I would therefore take it as a kindness if you would do us a favor.
Of course. How can I help?
May I please ask you to share the contents of this document with me?
And why do you want to know what it says?
We are certain that the gate guard Stryker is responsible for some inconveniences for which we have been unfairly blamed.
And you think there's a clue in this notebook?
That is correct. Therefore, I ask that you direct your attention to the document I handed you. Take all the time you need.
Come on, don't be shy. You remember, right? I told you all about him. Just say hi, Tamara. He's our friend. Tamara, please. I'm sorry, Jax. My daughter can be a little on the obstinate side. She doesn't get out much, unfortunately. The resistors couldn't find out about her, so we kept her hidden in our house. She'll get used to the big wide world soon enough. Anyway, business as usual here. If there's anything you need, ask away.
Where'd you get the goods from?
I have Chloe to thank for that, strangely enough. Doing all sorts to help us keep afloat. A lot of what I'm selling is stuff she suggested. Wouldn't get that help in the grotto, that's for damn sure. Not in Amor Khan's nature. But that little episode's in the past now, where it belongs. My family's safe. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Glad you all made it here safely.
Hey, anyone tries to lay a finger on my family, they can kiss goodbye to their arm.
Don't listen to him. He'd struggle to break a little finger.
Oh, come on, Marika. He would have bought it. Anyway, we can't complain. Pretty well set up here.
If you need anything, I'd be happy to help.
I know, and we're so grateful. But hopefully, we can manage on our own now. Listen, if you don't mind a few words of wisdom from this fool, don't do what I did. Don't gamble with the lives of your loved ones. Nothing is more important. I took far too long to realize that.
Densely populated area detected.
Everything feels so strange now. I can feel everyone staring at me. I mean, it's not like Ivan said it would be. Everyone's been friendly so far. But still, just hope I can get used to all this.
How was your journey?
Interesting, terrifying, overwhelming. So much to see, so much freedom. Still can't believe how big the world is outside the grotto. If I'd known what I was missing, I would have left with my family years ago. It's almost too much to take in. But no one said it would be easy. One thing's for sure. The Morcons are done. There's no future here.
I think you're right.
There will never be peace until we learn to live peacefully. That's why I'll never be part of that Morcon hatred again. But you were asking about the journey. Well, Ivan knew just how to avoid every problem, every danger. Wonder who taught him that.
Don't look at me. I just helped him out now and then.
Yeah, well, who knows what else you two were up to. At least now I can keep an eye on him.
You know I can hear you, right?
You see? Instead of taking it as a compliment, he complains. I'm just so glad we got here safely. We can finally start a new life.
Densely populated area detected. Deactivating enemy sensors.
Thank you for finding Dex.
He says he met a man who called himself Wardek.
If he saw him, it must mean your father is still alive.
I'm not so sure.
Dex is no liar. Certainly not about something this important. You should know that.
Do you know anything about a warrior called Fox?
Let's just say I've heard a few things about him.
I think he'd make a good recruit for our cause. At least when it comes to fighting skills. Not so sure about the rest of him.
They say he's kinda wild. Not a man who'd be easy to control.
That much is obvious.
My advice would be to follow your instinct. Considering the rest of our allies, I doubt he would be our biggest risk.
He's had a lot of trouble with his superiors in the fort.
I can deal with that. But make it clear to him that it's only on the condition that he stays with us and fights by our side.
Good. Thanks.
No problem.
Do you know Fox's real name?
I don't know him that well, I'm afraid. Besides, who else would possibly claim to be Wardek but Wardek himself?
I've spoken to Kaya. She'll take care of your little fort problem. But you'll need to stay in the Bastion with us till it's all cleared up.
Well, sounds good to me. I can just chill out and see what's going on. Sure beats being resident janitor at the fort. And I'm not done enjoying my newfound freedoms. So many things to do.
Like what?
How do I explain this? There's a few things, shall we say, that have gotten slightly out of my dainty little hands. Nothing serious, just a few tiny, well, mix-ups that I may have potentially been sort of involved in. A lot.
So you screwed things up and want to take this time to try and fix them.
You make it sound so ugly. Why don't we just call it field work? It's got a much better ring to it, don't you think? And, as it happens, I could really use your help with something. That's what we do now, right? Help each other out? I've got your back, you've got mine.
All right, fine. Go ahead and fill me in.
Okay, well, imagine a couple of Alb troops, right? Just marching through Tavar like they do from time to time. Now, imagine that someone like, well, me, is guarding a field of seedlings just as they're passing by. Now, and this is completely hypothetical, you understand. Imagine those troops steal one of the seedlings and take it with them. Well, what if I happen to know where those imaginary Albs might be right now?
You let the Albs steal a seedling from you?
Hey, would it kill you to be a bit less of a negative Nancy?
So where are these Albs that have your hypothetical seedling? We'll get it back.
Okie dokie. Well, it's not far. Pretty much right around the corner. Oh, there they are. And FYI, they are gonna freak as soon as they see us.
Train my mind before that thing happens to me. No clue what's waiting for us.
We'd better be careful.
Go.
How about I yell fire, but like really loud?
Keep quiet. Let's do this. Looks like you can forget about your seedling.
They didn't have it with them?
Nope, no seedlings here.
Wait, are you completely sure it's not here?
Which part of no seedlings don't you understand?
Well, great. That's my chance to earn back the fort's respect down the toilet.
Pretty much.
Okay. Why don't you go on? I need to, think about stuff. Look, I'm sure I'll come up with a new cunning plan.
Who is your direct superior exactly?
Oh, there's the tall one, the fat one. They change so often, I kind of lose track.
And is it the tall one or the fat one who will realize how long you've been gone and want to punish you for it?
Some would call him A, some would call him B.
That's insane. Even you have to admit that.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. The 4 berserkers are pretty out there. Which is why it's so awesome I get to hang out with you guys in this pile of crap, in the Bastion. Gotta admit, though, I am kind of curious to see what happens to me next.
You're not the only one. Let's get to the castle and find this guy.
Finally. Here it is. Bet you anything we find Matt here.
Why so sure?
He's a real skirt chaser. If there's women around, that's where he'll be. Right behind you.
Damn it. None of the major factions have a good plan to counter the aliens. It's up to us to come up with something.
Come on, baby. You know you want to.
You don't get it, do you?
You have no idea what you're missing. Believe me.
I said fuck off.
Come on, baby. You know you want to.
You don't get it, do you?
You have no idea what you're missing.
Hey.
Oh, fuck. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy here? Well, look what the cat dragged in.
I'm about to wipe that smug grin off your face.
Hey now, what kind of a greeting is that? Don't I get a kiss? At least a hug?
Shut the fuck up, Matt.
Seems like you pissed off Nasty. Not a smart move.
Oh, yeah? And who the fuck are you supposed to be? Oh, so sorry. I don't have time for this right now. If you'll excuse me.
You're going to stay right where you are. We're going to settle this right now.
Oh, I'm so sick of these fucking jealous assholes. So, what? You want to mess me up? That it? Listen, you clown. I don't know why you're letting this stupid skank use you, but I can tell you right now, it's not worth it. You think she'd be better in bed with the mouth she has on her.
I said shut the fuck up.
You shouldn't talk to her like that. Now I have to beat some manners into you.
Oh, really? This should be fun. Right. We'll see who's left standing when this is all over.
Wow, what the fuck is wrong It was nothing, okay? We had some fun together, and that's all there was to it. Let's not make a big thing about it. He certainly couldn't, if you know what I mean. Didn't have any trouble running his mouth off, though, telling everyone about us. Asshole.
Guess he wanted to brag about being with the Duke's sister. Like you said, total asshole.
Do we have to keep talking about this?
I don't suppose he was the last person on your payback list.
Not even close. Once I've figured out where the next one is, you'll be the first to know.
Jarks. Ara. Isura. Detak.
No idea. Shit, again. I should train my mind. Prevent anything like this happening again.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'll